Well, joining us to discuss the need for a special security institution to secure Nigeria's vast forests is the Commander General, Nigeria Forest Security Service, Joshua Osatimehin. Glad to have you join us, Joshua.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Let's begin with the role of NFSS in terms of security, not just in the states, maybe across the Federation.
Yeah, good evening, sir. It's a great honor to be here once again. The Nigeria Forest Security Service is an umbrella body of the Hunter Association drawn across the communities, meaning that we have security relevance to the constituted authority. Because before you can be recruited into the organization, you must live where you want to, where you'll be recruited. This one is different from normal conventional policing, that maybe you are from Lagos, you will be transferred to Borno. If you are from Borno, you will work in Borno State. If you are from Lagos, you must work in Lagos State. Although sometimes we can do some regional posting, that Lagos can go to Osun, Osun can go to Ekiti, can go to Oyo, but you must work within the region, because our major mandate is to gather local intelligence to the constituted authority, to the military and to the police, to curb crimes and criminality. You know what we are facing today? I can say I so much respect and commend this present administration for the energy they are putting to curb the crisis within the forested region, because this is an inherited battle from the past government. And I do say this, that Nigeria have not, in the past, we have not really studied the post-Gaddafi death and the likely implication in the national security. When Gaddafi was in power, with huge number of arms and ammunition stored in the armory, you know, there was a time he recruited machinery from about 5 countries, from Niger, Chad, Burkina Faso, Sudan, and Algeria. Immediately Gaddafi died. What becomes of this machinery? Because their leader is dead. They have to means of survival. That is why, and Niger, border Nigeria, that is the implication we are seeing today.
Okay, so I mean cross-border movements,
cross-border movement,
all that. How is one is interested to know how relevant, because it's Nigeria Forest Security Service, how relevant the forests are to insecurity or otherwise in Nigeria, near the state where you operate.
Yeah, the trial base of every country lies within the forest. And I must tell you today, all the security apparatus in Nigeria that are already within the town, there is no single agency mandated or that have the constitutional mandate to gather local intelligence at the forested region to the constituted authority. That is the gap we are coming to fill within the national security. So we are coming to supplement and complement national security. We cut across the 36 states of the country.
You do?
Yes, and we have our men in all the 774 local government. This is a journey that started since 2016. That is about 9 years. We have been trained by different constituted authority with the Nigeria Police under the approval of Inspector General of Police. Police have 15 training schools, 3 colleges, and 1 training institutions. We have been trained in 13 out of these training schools on issue of managing security and security challenges for grassroots transformation.
How does your organization differ from vigilantes? I think you have talked about the difference with the police. You give them info. Yeah. But because talking about people living within the vicinity, how does that differ from vigilante groups?
Yeah, when you are talking about vigilante, everybody's is vigilante. so far you are into security. When you are doing things, vigilante is just a generic name.
Oh.
But when you are talking about vigilante group of Nigeria, it's different from vigilante. The word vigilante group of Nigeria, they are working with the police within the community. But we, the Nigeria Forest Security Service, we are working within the forested area. We know the interconnectivity of forest linkages, all the forest pole line across the country. So that is the only difference between Vigilante Group of Nigeria and Nigeria Forest Security Service. We are to gather local intelligence within the forest. For example, the Sambisa that's supposed to become positive addition to Nigeria has become a minus because of their proximity to 3 international community. And these 3 international communities border our country, Niger, Chad, and
it's all right. How are you also different? I talked about vigilante, but you have forest guards. Is this different from forest guards?
Yeah, the forest guard. The forest guard that we are under the Ministry of Environment, they are the one in charge of biodiversity and protection of ecosystem.
Okay.
But we, the Nigeria Forest Security Service, is majorly for the security of the forest.
Security.
And we are working hand in hand with the forest guard. Even the National Park Service, we have collaborative approval. And last year we underwent almost 2 weeks training with them on issue of supporting them in terms of security of the forest.
Basically security. Now, what has been the input of governors generally? I read here that you're commending the Southeast governors.
Yes. It's not only the Southeast governors. All the 36 states, all the 6 geopolitical zones has contributed. Like in the Northeast, the Governor Sulum of Borno State has already commissioned 1,000 of our members for the past 6 years to work with Agro Ranger Department of Civil Defense to support farmers in their farmland. And he has based us on stipends every month. I really commend his action. And today, the result is evidence everywhere. Also, when you go to Bauchi State, 600 members of our members have been commissioned since 2019 and were on salary by the state government. When you go to the North Central, His Excellency Governor Ododo commissioned 1,050 of our members to also work with the custodial authority. Last year, when they kidnapped some students from the university, we are the one in collaboration with the military that went after them. And to the glory of God, we recorded whose success. We were able to recover those kidnapped victims from the kidnappers.
But you're also calling for logistical support.
Yes, I'm only starting from the zone that we have received support. Okay. And when you go to Southeast, the governor of Ebonyi recruited 2,600. And he paid for their form, paid for their training, and today they are on stipends from the state government. So that is why we shows all those states on thank you visit, and to also appeal to the remaining state governor to also incorporate Nigeria Forest Security Service into the state internal security. Because Mr. President cannot do it alone.
Yeah,
the military cannot do it alone. Involved. The police cannot do it alone. All of us need to coagulate our efforts together.
Okay, so that was the purpose of your operational tour?
Of the operational tour.
All right.
And it has yielded huge success.
Thank you so much, Commander General, Nigeria Forest Security Service, NFSS Joshua Osatimehin, for being on News Now.